Hello, welcome back to episode 4 of Sprite Fights. We have a loaded show for you tonight, full of tournament action and more. We've got Michael Myers up against Goro Majima after the latter's impressive win last week. We'll have Bowser going up against Jacob Lash. Will he be enough to overcome the interference from the Rocket Factory? Gordon Freeman will be taking on Ghostface in the latter's debut match tonight. And speaking of debuts, we've got the Wario brothers up against the new team of Slendersaw, Jigsaw and Slenderman. Ada Wong is issuing an open challenge. We'll see who responds. And in our big trios match, we have Heihachi and the Clown Show teaming up to take on Mario Brothers and Daisy. A lot of bad blood with Luigi there. But we'll be kicking things off with singles action, Pacesetter versus Max Payne, and this match has potentially huge implications. We'll hear more about that after this match. But entering the ring first so far is the undefeated Max Payne. Max Payne currently 1-0 in singles competition. Drew his only match in trios action, but people will remember he withstood a triple offense there to draw the match out to a tie by the end of it. And here comes Pacesetter, his opponent. Pacesetter 1-1 right now, coming off of a pretty brutal loss to Majima last time in the tournament action, but nonetheless an impressive competitor in his own right. We'll be getting things on the way here. The two coming to blows pretty quickly. You can see we're outside today. We're coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. We love the crowd here. Thunder kicks here from Pacesetter, putting Max Payne in the corner. Max finally gets out of it there. Attempts a rolling elbow, but leapfrog over. Irish whip. And there's that flipping neckbreaker. Pacesetter really favors that flipping neckbreaker. Uses it to great effect, but and launches Max Payne out of the ring. Gets some very early advantage here. Max Payne brings it down though with a headlock. The two stumbling over each other on the outside here. A neck breaker there from Pacesetter and a flash kick. Bringing it to the apron now, getting back into the ring. Flash kick doesn't connect this time. Monkey flip does, however. Now grappling up with Max Payne. Attempts a neckbreaker, but looks like Max is able to kick him out of it. Comes into the face crusher from behind. Now gets the arm into an armbar. Keeping him away from that corner. Pacesetter, he's a tall person. He could feasibly go for a rope break. Attempted recliner. No such luck. Max Payne flips it over. Gets a boot in. Now choking Pacesetter out from above. Now going into a recliner of his own. Max clawing his way back into this match after that brutal offense at the start there. Pacesetter finally managed to break out of it. And with two exchanging blows again in the middle. This seems to be Max's forte. His entire shtick seems to be how durable of a competitor he is. He can take these blows. It's a matter of if his opponents can. Nice enziguri there from Max. Rolling elbow blocked by Pacesetter. He got like a triple rotation in there. Max looking to take advantage of it. Trying to get some kind of lock here with the legs. Yep, flips it over into a sharpshooter now. Elbow drop. Doesn't look like it connects, but neither of those Maxes. Two whiffed back-to-back elbow drops there. Enziguri now from the Pacesetter. Brings them both down. Rolls on through. Max Payne leapfrogs over. Runs the ropes. And a huge... I don't even know. I don't think it's a stunner, but it's like a neck breaker of some kind there. Two in a row there into the corner. And now Pacesetter trying to go for a recliner again. The two just reversing holds there repeatedly. Looks like Pacesetter got the best of that. Nice cartwheel from Max. Huge right hook attempted, but no such luck. And the face crusher in retaliation. And again, Pacesetter goes for the recliner, but it looks like he got it in this time. And it's very hard to get out of that unless you're able to reverse the hold itself. Your arms are pulled behind you. There's really no getting to the ropes that are in front of you. Makes it a very effective hold to have near the edges of the ring, which makes it pretty versatile if you can get your opponent down. Pacesetter going for it again. He is really favoring this sort of recliner today. Now bridges over into a cattle mutilation. The two just trying to get the best of each other here with the lockup. Looks like Pacesetter might have it. The two exchanging blows. Pacesetter brings up into the rear hold. Side headlock takeover brings it down again, though. And these two right now are just trying to out-wrestle each other, it looks like, after the explosive start. Now Max Payne looking like he's getting his hold in for a while, but broken up with a nice strike there. Pacesetter loves rolling out of these. Gets all that momentum back. It's a pretty fast way to get back on your feet if you can pull it off. Blocks the elbow, flurry of blows, and the flash kick there. Max looking like he's a little bit out of breath right now. But Pacesetter not capitalizing too much. But waits for his opportunity and goes for another strike. Goes for a cover pin cover. And no, only a 2 count there. Max does get out of it. Maybe not the strongest cover there. Picks up huge tombstone pile driver there onto the Pacesetter in the corner. And it's some kind of octopus hold there. But easy rope break there for the Pacesetter. Now a neck breaker of Max's own. Striking away at the Pacesetter. But elbow drop again doesn't seem to connect. It's high risk offense for a reason. Bow and arrow attempted, but no such luck there. Now just stomping Max out. Throws him over. And a huge styles clash there from Max Payne. And now in the recliner, center of the ring for Pacesetter. This could be bad if he doesn't get out of it quickly. But it's looking like he might be able to leverage. No. Not able to leverage, but he is able to force Max out of it. But the roll-up attempted by the ropes. 1, 2. No, almost a 3 count. Pacesetter just barely getting out of that roll-up. And then I don't know what that move is, but Pacesetter again getting dropped on his head by Max. Knee drop. Just kicking him as Pacesetter tries to roll out of the way towards the center of the ring. And then Max just launches him out of the ring with a German suplex. Now goes to the top rope. Huge elbow drop. Now putting in the crossface on the outside. He can't win off of this, but every second the referee counts here. That is a lot of pressure on the Pacesetter, on his neck, on his top of his back. He can't tap out. He doesn't have ropes to break it. There's not really anything to leverage here. This is going to be doing a lot of damage in Max's favor here. Coming up to a 7 count. He's got to break in and get back in the ring, but depending on the state Pacesetter's in, this might be a count out. No, Pacesetter's up and he's back in the ring first, actually. Max is kind of stunned. Up to a 9 count. Finally brings it to break it. And oh no, Pacesetter attempts to send on off the top ropes. Lands on the top rope as Max rolls in. Off target. Max is telling him it's over. He thinks it's all over. Pacesetter, a bit of a dodgy kick there, sends him down. He might be out of fuel. Huge powerbomb into the pin attempt. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Max Payne takes it. Max Payne, just considerable endurance there, picking up the win for him. As we understand, we have Desiree waiting backstage right now with some huge announcements ahead of Sprite Fights' first strike. Well, that is huge. Coming up at First Strike, we have 3 titles being crowned. Max Payne with a record of 2-0 in singles competition. You've got to figure right now he is in very good running for that. We'll have more announcements of matches as today and tomorrow as the next show goes. But until then, we've got Gordon Freeman up against the debuting Ghostface. Ghostface has been in Jacob Lash's corner, but we haven't actually seen him in the ring just yet. When you think about the tag team division as well for First Strike, we've seen some pretty effective teams so far. We've got the Mario Brothers, we've got Clown Show for sure. Demon Duo have made a bit of a comeback, and Double Dictators as well, a very effective lineup. Here come the Rocket Factory. Ghostface bringing what looks like a lightning rod as his weapon of choice. G-Man appears to be in the ring. He doesn't seem to actually be affiliated with Gordon Freeman, so I don't know what he's doing here. Gordon Freeman attempts a huge senton right off the start before Ghostface even gets in the ring. He's coming prepared. He's coming out swinging, but looks like he was completely off target. He has sent the Rocket Factory into complete disarray here. I don't think they were expecting that. Gordon Freeman, man on a mission. Now, huge vertical suplex attempted on Ghostface. Drops on his face. G-Man in the ring, fending off Jacob Lash. What is the relationship here between Gordon and G-Man? But now Ghostface has it into a cattle mutilation. Gordon into the choke. G-Man is just pummeling Jacob Lash here. Jacob Lash has a tournament match later. He cannot afford to be getting into these kinds of scraps. Master Roshi on referee duty, just trying to keep order in this match right now. Gordon Freeman fending off the Rocket Factory successfully so far. Rook has to back out. And that just leaves the 2 of them in the ring here. Gordon taunting Rook even. Gordon's come here with a mission. You can say what you will about his execution, but so far, it's gone pretty well for him. Now what remains to see is how effective Ghostface might be in some competition with a huge jumping powerbomb there by Gordon Freeman. Only a 1 count though. Ghostface rolls out of it. Big elbow, big strikes exchanged. Gordon looks like he goes for vertical suplex, but doesn't quite get it in. Has to release it. And a huge Canadian destroyer from Gordon now. He is opening this match up on fire now. Monkey flip there, into the ropes for Ghostface. Whatever battle strategy the Rocket Factory had going into this, it has been completely thrown off by Gordon Freeman's initiative. Huge clubbing elbows there. Now a test of strength. Looks like Ghostface got the better of that though. Knee drops him as well for good measure. Now G-Man's getting in the ring. G-Man's just punching the shit out of Gordon. I thought he would be on his side, but clearly not. Maybe we'll get the answers in like 20 years or something. I don't know. Gordon Freeman goes after Rook. Maybe he'll advise. Rook returns and counters with a powerbomb. Gordon steals G-Man's briefcase off of Rook. Now the 2 having a hockey fight here in the middle of the ring. Looks like Gordon actually gets the better of it that time. Gordon's still ready to go, but now Jacob Lash comes in with the referee's back turn, and a huge, big rig there by the 2 of them. Big rig onto Gordon Freeman, and that has just completely laid him out. But Gordon's still in this, drop toe hold onto Ghostface into that rope. Gordon is being resourceful if nothing else. He is very acutely aware of the ring. Big strike, big stunner as well. But a massive missile dropkick there from Ghostface buys him some space. And a German suplex. Doesn't look like he got all of it, but enough. Spiked Gordon on his head. Now just clubbing Gordon out. But now Gordon reverses it. Clamping down on that leg there. And this chaos is where the Rocket Factory excel in. Now that they have things a little more under control, for them, Master Roshi's having a hard time keeping them out of the ring. But a nice suplex there from Gordon. Gordon looking pretty dominant so far in the early goings. This is the testing point for Ghostface. He's got to be wondering, like, he needs to justify his position in the Rocket Factory here. He needs to stay in this match, even with the limited help he's been able to get so far. But now it looks like they're going for it. Jacob Lash gets into the ring, picks up Gordon Freeman in the electric chair. Ghostface brings him crashing down. Where's Master Roshi? Master Roshi's on the outside of the ring. Has Master Roshi been paid off? What is this? Why isn't he in the ring? Why isn't he stopping any of this? Huge side of Hell takeover there by Ghostface. Choking Gordon Freeman out. The Rocket Factory just standing there now. Roshi taking his sweet time to eject them. Big suplex into the cover there by Gordon, though. 2 count broken up with the foot stomps by Jacob. The leg bar. Ghostface attempts to catapult Gordon out of the ring. Now with the Irish whip, Gordon catches himself in the ring. Ghostface getting that briefcase out of there. I mean, it just goes to show a huge face breaker. It just goes to show for the Rocket Factory. They will take every shortcut they can get, and they're going to leave any opportunity for you to do something similar off the table. And now Rook getting into the ring, rolling Gordon up, now turning the punishment onto the G-Man. Big drop kick there from Ghostface, sends Gordon flying into the corner. Roshi finally getting people out of the ring here. Looks like all the momentum Gordon Freeman had, he is going to have to claw it back to get into this match now. Ghostface attempts to cover, but Gordon is by the ropes. So that's the werewolf for that. Big stunner onto Gordon now. Now Ghostface just clubbing him out there with these kicks. Rolls it over into that sharpshooter, but Gordon gets to the ropes again. He is making sure Ghostface can't wrench him out of it, but a huge face breaker there. Goes for cover. 2, he might be completely out. He's out, that's 3. Ghostface with considerable assistance from the Rocket Factory taking that match. Gordon Freeman had that in the early goings, but the numbers game, again, just too much in the Rocket Factory's favor. We're going to be going backstage. We have an interview with Jonesy lined up after his victory against the Scout last week in our main event. But after that, we'll have the Wario Brothers debut up against Slendersaw. Oh my god, we got a situation going backstage. Scout is running in and he's attacking Jonesy in the middle of that interview. Jonesy talking about how he's moving on from this, but it looks like Scout has more than enough to say on his own. He is just... We've got to get some security back here. Here he is just brutalizing Jonesy. We've got to get some security back there. we're gonna head to the ring, but what condition's Jonesy gonna be in now? Well, in any case, here come the Wario Brothers. Wario and Waluigi. Special referee for this match, Donkey Kong. We'd heard about them debuting in Sprite Fights, but we hadn't had any sight of them the first few episodes, so it's good to finally see them. But here comes Slendersaw, the unusual pairing, perhaps, of Jigsaw and Slenderman. Perhaps our tallest and our smallest competitors in Sprite Fights. Looks like Jigsaw's going to be starting this off. Jigsaw against Wario. Now, we mentioned it last week, but Jigsaw, he is a nimble competitor, very hard to keep on top of. Wario, clearly built like an absolute brick. He is a powerhouse, if nothing else. It's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. Wario, the referee's back, immediately goes for the low blow on a Jigsaw, though. Unsportsmanlike conduct there from Wario. Another low blow! A third low blow! He is just absolutely demolishing Jigsaw's groin here. Wario is going for all the cheap shots in the book. Donkey Kong is grappling with Slenderman in the back there. Slenderman overpowering him. Now the two just staring off in the middle of the ring. Jigsaw trying to recover after that brutal assault on the groin region. Side headlock takeover. Slenderman does a sick flip on the outside. Now Slenderman and Waluigi getting into it. Jigsaw and Wario getting into some blows, but Wario with easily with the highest strength there of the two of them. Luther's press brings him down, starts choking Jigsaw out. Waluigi stopping Slenderman from breaking up this submission hold. Wario had that in for an extended period of time there. There we go, Waluigi and Slenderman fighting against one out of the ring. The two staring off once again. And Donkey Kong inadvertently comes in and just does a backstabber onto Jigsaw. I don't think he's gonna be a referee for very long. Inadvertently friendly fire onto the competitor there. Wario brings Jigsaw down. Waluigi attempts some kind of flipping attack there, but completely misses. Jigsaw right now having to fend off the both of them. Waluigi is the legal man. A major height advantage here. And now Waluigi goes for the low blow. And then just does a flipping senton onto Jigsaw. Jigsaw probably came in here expecting some kind of actual wrestling match. No, he's gotten hit struck in the balls 4 times so far. I don't care who you are, that's gonna hurt. Jigsaw returns. Jigsaw tries to return with fire of his own, but looks like he didn't quite connect, and Waluigi shrugged it off. Slenderman getting in his face now. Slenderman and Donkey Kong clearly having some kind of heat here. Tag gets made to Wario. Wario with a huge super punch there to Jigsaw. Jigsaw just doesn't really have any way of protecting himself, and Slenderman just not in his corner for a tag out. Jigsaw is just being punished so far by the Wario brothers. I thought for a second that Wario was going for another low blow. Come on, this guy's had enough. We could see Sprite Fights' first ever tap out to low blows. Oh no! Wario Irish whips him into the corner, picks him up, launches him out of the ring, and sentons off the top rope. Enough's enough, man. At least go for a cover or something at some point. Another huge senton there on the outside. Wario is just brutalizing him. This is just excessive. You don't need to go this far. At least attempt a cover or a submission or something. Jigsaw doesn't know where he is right now. He doesn't even have the wherewithal to get back to his corner. Tag gets made to Waluigi, who goes to the top rope. Huge coffin drop and the senton. Bit of inadvertent friendly fire there. Jigsaw drop toe holds while Wario. Slenderman tries to get him to help his partner out, immediately speared by Donkey Kong. Well, Slenderman does manage to knock Waluigi down. If he can get back into the corner, then maybe he can make a tag here. I think Donkey Kong might be the most violent referee we've ever had. Like, he is just brawling with the competitors here. Waluigi waiting on the top rope for some kind of opening, but Jigsaw is just completely down and out. Finally gets off the top turnbuckle. I think Waluigi is starting to realize that maybe Jigsaw's had enough here. Tag team offense there by the Wario brothers. Senton doesn't quite connect. Picks Jigsaw up. Tries to throw him outside of the ring again. So Slenderman is just completely... Slenderman's completely fucked up on the outside, and it's important to note he has not actually been in this match. He has not been tagged in. That is entirely offense he's either done to himself, or the Wario brothers or the referee have done to him. Not the strongest start for your tag team. Now Wario just taunting Jigsaw. Jigsaw is just... I think Jigsaw might just be knocked out at this point. Like, he's not getting up. Finally starting to come to, crawling away from the ropes. Wario is just toying with him at this point. Grabs him from the start. Big neck breaker there. Finally goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just absolutely excessive destruction there from the Wario brothers. They did not need to go that far on Jigsaw. Just cheating right off the offset and then just completely choking him out. Complete disrespect. No sportsmanship there. Fans, we're going to be taking a quick break, but after that we'll have Ada Wong's Open Challenge. Alright, we're back for Ada Wong's Open Challenge. Earlier in the week, Ada Wong delivered a message with her Open Challenge. Here's what she had to say. Alright, here we go. Who's our opponent gonna be? Oh boy! Debuting in Sprite Fights, it's Susie from Deltarune! Looks like she was backstage and she was here to answer Ada Wong's Open Challenge. Now we've got a fight on our hands here. Susie starts it off, goes to the outside of the ring, rolls back in. Now Ada takes it to the outside of the ring. Susie stepping on through. Ada immediately launches Susie down, and Susie's holding her neck there. That did not sound good. Noelle coming in with the assist here. Huge body slam there onto Ada. Susie attempting an elbow drop. Susie's still holding that neck. Did she just did she get injured immediately? What happened? Susie's looking completely out of it. Huge flipping attack that launches Ada back into the ring. Kano getting made by the referee. That's not looking good. I think Susie might be injured. That is absolutely heartbreaking. We should be stopping the match if she's injured here, but these kinds of things happen in wrestling, of course, but now a huge super punch off the top ropes by Ada. Injury or no, she's just completely laying it in here. Noelle's getting in the face of the referee here, telling Peach to call off this match, but Ada is just not letting up at all. Now an armbar. Susie's doing whatever she can to protect her neck here, while Ada is just completely going after her limbs, going for some kind of submission on the outside here. Susie's trying to tap out. She can't tap out on the outside, though. Up to an 8 count. Rolling back into the ring here. Susie trying to get some offense in of her own. Kicks out Ada with a big elbow drop. But having to protect that neck, it's limiting her. Gets sent to the outside again. Ada now waiting in the middle of the ring. I guess we shouldn't have expected much better from Ada here, but this kind of ruthlessness, it's a bit much. And then she seemed pretty bitter about that one loss against Max Payne. Like, it must have made something snap in her or whatever. Susie taps out the first chance she gets. That's gonna be it. That is absolutely heartbreaking. Wishing for a speedy recovery for Susie, like, you never want to see that happen. Someone debuts and just that kind of injury. Susie's barely able to get herself to the backstage. We're gonna have to carry on with tournament action. We've got Michael Myers up against Goro and Majima there. We'll keep you updated on Susie's condition in the future, hopefully. Hopefully it's not a career-threatening injury. Just goes to show, I guess, Ada does not have any limitations on how far she's willing to go to get that win. Putting her at 2-1, she's definitely in contention for that hardcore title now. And I guess if anyone would be fitting after that performance, it would be her. Here comes Michael Myers. First time we're seeing Michael Myers in the ring since his victory in the Battle Royale at the start of Sprite Fights. We haven't actually seen him in singles competition on his own right now. So this is going to be an interesting test for him. But here comes Majima, someone we did see in singles competition, and he was impressive. Bob Ross officiating this match. We're going to get to learn a lot about how Michael Myers wrestles. And getting that buy in the tournament, that's what the kind of advantage it gives you, is that your opponent, they don't have time to, like, study the tapes or figure out what your fighting style is going to be. They can't prepare against you. Evidently, Myers launching Majima out of the ring from the start there. Majima looked like he's not fazed too much by it, but Majima is effectively fighting a mystery opponent here. He does not know what to expect from Myers. Myers stancing up here. Looks like he's letting Majima come to him for now. Playing this one patiently, watching from afar. The two lock up. Myers switches around, grabs the arm. Just working that arm of Majima. Clearly showing some impressive strength off the start here. Brings it down to the mat. Looks like locking up with Myers might not be the greatest choice. We're getting blood from Majima already here. The strength of Myers' blows. Now going for the armbar again. Trying to get some kind of solid submission going. Just clubbing away. Majima finally breaks out with a headlock takeover. Now it's his turn to start choking Myers out. Two bringing this down. Very mat-oriented wrestling so far. Maybe not quite what we'd expected coming from this match. Irish whip there from Majima. Gets onto the top turnbuckle, waiting for Myers to come around again. Huge double axe handle attempted. Bob Ross gets taken down in the confusion there as he's trying to confiscate some of the items out of the ring. Big German there from Myers. Myers is looking pretty confident already in this match. Hoping Bob Ross didn't get too hurt from that. Myers going for a cover now. Go for a 3 count. Oh, only a 1 count. Majima kicks out of it pretty easily, telling Myers to bring it on. He's not out of this just yet. And wait, what? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? The referee's walking out of the match! I think he got clipped one too many times by the wrestlers. Bob Ross is leaving. That, by default, that makes this a hardcore match. There's no DQs now all of a sudden. He's out of his referee gate. He's no longer refereeing this match. We do not have a referee. Anything goes at this point. We're going to have to see how these two take advantage of it. The match is going to go on, of course, but we have an automated referee system for this kind of situation, but now there's no one to disqualify them for the use of weapons. Falls will count anywhere. We see Myers picking up that guitar now as he comes back into the ring. Majima takes advantage of it though with the face crusher. Now he takes it to the outside. The two striking it out. Myers overhead picking up the announcer's table, which collapses on the two of them. Looks like Myers might have got the worst of that. Majima steals the guitar off of him, but Myers takes that advantage to bring him down. And this is the dangerous part. Submissions out here, they're going to be completely legal without a referee here. Majima now with the guitar, weaving in and out of these ropes. Huge clubbing attack there from Myers. I mean, I would have expected one of them to try and use a weapon at this point. Now Myers bringing him down with a Boston Crab on the outside. Majima has to drop the guitar. He's got to try and find some way out of this. Manages to force Myers off. Throws the guitar. Myers catches it, drops it. Back elbow blocked, but switchblade there from Majima. Now with the kendo stick. Rolling it into the ring. And here we go. Majima gets a quick strike hit on the legs there. Looks like Majima's going to be the one to straw first blood with a weapon there. Vertical suplex here. Brings Myers down. Majima is getting back into this with significant ease now. No, but Myers cuts him off, getting him in a chokehold. Majima's in the center of the ring. He needs to get out of this. Myers is just choking him out. Majima miraculously gets out of it. But Myers still in control here. Monkey flip there. Finally getting Myers some space. Picking up that kendo stick again. Ironically, it seems Majima might be more comfortable with these hardcore rules here. But Myers steals the kendo stick out of Majima's hands. Bring him down to the ring now. Now choking him out again with the aid of the kendo stick. Take over there from Majima. There won't be any rope breaks with the automated referee system as well. That means you can use those ropes to your advantage if you really want to for a pinfall. Majima attempts a top rope move, but Myers wisely backs off. Now he has the kendo stick. The two just fighting out over control of this. And now a huge... Majima got clobbered there with it. Myers just stalking him around the ring here. Majima takes out the legs, brings him down, takes a stick back, getting some blows in here. Hits him so hard it sends Myers launching over the top ropes back into the ring. Big elbow drop. The two are just competing over possession of this weapon here. Myers now bringing it in again into that choke. Trying to get some kind of locked-in submission here onto Majima. Not having any success. Brings it over. Slams him down. Goes for a pinfall cover. Like I said, you can't go for the rope break, but still, Majima kicks out of it. With a 2 count. Now Majima finally gets a choke in onto Myers. Bring him down to the mat here. Crossface locked in now. Myers is still crawling towards those ropes, but you're not going to be able to rope break out of this. Side handle takeover to get him out. Starts clubbing away at Majima's head. And chokes him out, and that's going to be it. Myers takes it. Myers will be advancing to the finals of the Sprite Fights Heavyweight Championship tournament. The two are still going out on the outside of the ring here. They're not done. They want to keep going. Heated contest here between the two of them. This might not be the last we see of these two in the ring. I'm saying that for sure. Maybe they found their calling in the hardcore circuit. Majima did do a lot to get back from that early disadvantage. But coming up next, we have a heated trios match. We've got Heihachi and the Clown show up against Mario Brothers, who have enlisted the aid of Daisy. These three have huge problems with Luigi. Luigi has become a bit of a problem for the Mario Brothers lately, with his general attitude, his predisposition to cheat. It has gained him no shortage of enemies here. And of course, Mario is having to pick up the slack for him. And they've had to enlist the help of Daisy here just to have people for this trios match. We're talking backstage, and people just don't want a team of Luigi. Like, they had to get Daisy because no one else wanted to do it. And here comes Heihachi, Ronald McDonald, and the Joker. Heihachi and the Clown Show. They told us they'd come into this match for one thing only. They want to beat Luigi's ass, I quote. They have had it with this guy. We see the handshake between the Joker and Heihachi. There's partnership officiated between the two of them. But Luigi will not be starting this match in the ring here. It'll be Heihachi and Mario. Mario brings Heihachi down to the mat to start off with. Some basic locking up. Luigi gets in the ring. He steals Ronald McDonald's hamburger and starts eating it. Luigi, think about how many calories must be in that thing. That thing's horrible for you, man. He's smoking as well. I thought this guy was supposed to be like some kind of role model for the kids or something. What has happened to Luigi? Huge crucifix bomb there from Mario, but Joker comes in to break up that attempted pinfall. Now Luigi throws that cigarette into the ring. That's a fire safety hazard. That's against code. I mean, I know we're in the open air stadium in Chicago, but like, still. And now there's the complete brawl happening here on the outside. Daisy's fighting off Ronald McDonald in the corner while the Mario Brothers, Joker, and Heihachi are getting into it. Toad is trying to restore some kind of order here in this match. Mario brings it into the ring. Heihachi gets in this time. Luigi too busy with Joker to get a DQ this time, it seems. Big neck breaker there from Heihachi now puts him in the lead here. Mario trying to catch his breath in the middle of the ring. Heihachi showing a major amount more respect towards Mario than Luigi, as we can see. Doesn't really count for much, though, with that big powerbomb. But clearly enough respect to let Mario catch his breath there. Mario heading to Heihachi's corner. Pulls the Joker in, but Ronald responds by pulling Mario. Mario inadvertently gets hit by the ring bell when Toad tries to throw it out of the ring. Luigi and Daisy are nowhere near to help Mario right now. Ronald attempts a senton to the top ropes, but clearly off target. That gives Mario a bit of a break here. Mario picks up that cigarette. He's wondering how that got there. And Luigi on the top turnbuckle, looking like he's going after Heihachi here. Heihachi's playing evasive. Now Mario takes Ronald over into the armbar. Mario needs his teammates to be in his corners and get attacked. Luigi gets thrown off the turnbuckle there by Heihachi. Tag gets made to Ronald. So far, Mario is having to compete this on his own. Not ideal. Maybe Mario, to an extent, is sort of trying to protect Luigi here. He knows if he tags Luigi in, then they are the opposition here. They're gonna pull every trick in the book to lay as much punishment into him as possible. Like, Joker was just staring over at him. Perhaps sending a message to Luigi here with that choke slam. Well, choke slam, sorry, the neck breaker. Face crusher. Body slam there from the Joker onto Mario. Daisy coming in to try and help out, but Toad rightfully ejecting her from the ring. Joker just stomping Mario out here. Tag gets made to Ronald McDonald. The two of them just walking over Mario here. Armbar from the Joker, but Mario rolls it through. Now leg bars him. Luigi is standing on the apron. He is ready to get tagged in by Mario if he would have so pleased, but Mario just soldiering on for now. Looks like... Okay, Mario finally makes a tag into Luigi. Luigi getting in there. Inadvertently back elbows Ronald McDonald without even looking at him. The no-look back elbow. Huge sign of disrespect there. Ronald flipping Luigi off. And Heihachi scoops Luigi out of the corner and throws him to the outside of the ring. Clearly showing their intention. Luigi picking up the ring bell as he gets back in. Heihachi kicks it out of his hand. Even without getting Luigi DQ'd, maybe that was the intention. Heihachi's having none of it. They want to punish him. Ronald McDonald here with a huge coffin drop. I don't know where Daisy is at this point. She might be completely out of it. I don't see her in their corner. Big double axe handle onto Luigi. Luigi is deep in enemy territory here. Big stunner there from Ronald McDonald. Okay, looks like Daisy's finally in her corner again. Luigi is scampering out of there, immediately tags out to Mario, and runs back in. Luigi just trying to play evasive, staying out of the hands of these three right now. Disrespecting them all the way. Tag now made to Ronald McDonald. Big splash attempted there by Heihachi. Ronald comes in with a coffin drop. Heihachi with the Shoryuken. Now Daisy gets tagged in for the first time in this match. But Ronald's too busy with Luigi. The three of the Mario Brothers corner all getting suplexed at once here. Now Daisy has Ronald tied up here, brings him to his corner. Drops him down on his face. Ronald laid by the ropes. Daisy looks like she was going for a powerbomb, but Ronald responds with a low blow. While the referee's back was turned. Mario getting in the ring now. And now Daisy and Luigi tag team offense there in the corner onto Ronald. Luigi gets tagged in again. But Ronald immediately reverses it with a side headlock takeover. Luigi has to roll to the outside. And now Ronald starts choking Daisy out in the corner. Luigi breaks it up though. Luigi taunting Ronald's corner again by getting that close. Big body slam there from Ronald. Tag out to Heihachi. Looks like they might go for some tag team offense here. Big neck breaker there. And now the bow and arrow onto Luigi, but Ronald, not the legal man, it gets broken up by the referee. Now Heihachi's going for Daisy in the meantime on the outside. Heihachi looking to send a message to Luigi. Mario with the attempted super punch, but no, gets caught up in the ropes. Completely fails that offense there. Now Heihachi tags out to Ronald. The three of them tagging themselves in quick succession to get some time in the ring here. Luigi is deep in enemy territory. He is all Naz right now. Coffin drop, elbow drop from the clown show. Clubbing out with Luigi here. Ronald tying him up. Sends him to the floor. Cuts him off from getting to his ring. No, points back to his ring. Sort of taunting Luigi, telling him to go make that tag again. Big elbow there from Heihachi. Luigi now getting choked out on the rope there by the Joker. Luigi's looking pretty out of it here. He's just trying to survive this offense right now. Retribution in the eyes of the Clown Show and Heihachi. They are just punishing him right now. And now the recliner from Ronald, center of the ring. Mario comes in to try and break it up, but the Shoryuken from Heihachi. Daisy comes in now. Daisy is successful in breaking it up with the shotgun dropkick. Luigi very much being bailed out there by his team. Things were looking pretty dire if he didn't get that assist there. Now Luigi trying to fight his way out of the enemy ring. Roll up into the ropes. Obviously not a particularly effective pin, but it does keep Luigi in their corner, under their control. Luigi trying to get some space to back off. Toad gets between the Clown Show and Heihachi and Luigi. But Luigi does not go back to his corner for the tag immediately. Knocks Ronald down, and then... it looks like he went for a tag there, but he launched Daisy off the apron instead by accident. Has to make the tag to Mario. Luigi body slam and elbow drop onto Ronald. Double axe handle there from Ronald sends Mario down though. Ronald's telling him good night. Ronald's pretty confident. He thinks he's got it now. Into the recliner, center of the ring again. But Mario's team there to break it up pretty quickly. But now Luigi, it looks like he could try to get a hold in there, but it got reversed by Ronald. Now he's being choked out in the middle of the ring here. Mario is just kind of watching this go down as well. Mario not in a particular rush to help his brother out there. Luigi does get out of it eventually. Ronald, big clubbing blows here. Daisy's trying to get that tag in. Mario is ever so close to it. Now Ron looked like he was going for a Styles Clash there, but flipping neckbreaker coming on through there. As I think Ronald actually got that on Luigi. Big stunner there onto Mario from Ronald. Goes for a cover. No, Ronald too close to the ropes. Has to be broken up. Mario is looking like he's still ready to go, though. Despite everything. Ronald having to catch his breath. Mario has clearly got some endurance on him. Big German there from Mario, but Ronald, by the ropes, able to grab onto them and break up the pinfall attempt before he can even get a 1 count in. Joker looking for the tag at this point. Luigi on the outside. Stalking around the enemy corner again. Tag made to Daisy now. Ronald's team gets in the corner as soon as Toad heads to the outside to get rid of the ring bell. Luigi, huge super punch on Ronald. But Daisy gets body slammed in kind by Joker. The two legal competitors completely laid out here in the middle of the ring. Crawling towards each other. Ronald strikes out at Daisy, tries to get a submission hold in. No such luck. Tag gets made to Mario on the top turnbuckle. Looking like he was going to go for some kind of offense there. Joker tries to take him out from behind, but Mario gets in now with a cover. 2. That's a 3 count. The Mario Brothers and Daisy take it. Despite the best efforts of the Clown Show and Heihachi, maybe they overemphasized punishing Luigi there. Mario and Daisy very much securing the win for their corner there. And that's the first time Ronald's pinned. They're still undefeated in tag team action, but their completely undefeated record is definitely over now. Alright, we've got an interview backstage now. Desiree is interviewing Max Payne after his win earlier in this show. It is main event time in Sprite Fights. Here come the Rocket Factory again. This time it's Jacob Lash up against Bowser. We saw just how effective the Rocket Factory's interference was earlier in the match against Gordon Freeman. Will Bowser be able to overcome it? We're clearly putting his confidence behind Jacob, putting all his chips behind him. I'm told as an aside, Bowser has improved his entrance this time, so it's not going to take like 2 minutes to get to the ring. Let's see how that goes. Well, skateboarding down to the ring, here comes Bowser. I guess that is one way to make your entrance a lot faster. Bowser with the assistance of that skateboard, that's got to be like the world's strongest skateboard. Like that is a really big and heavy guy that thing carried. Okay, here we go. So Bowser last week showed himself to be quite the unstoppable juggernaut. With speed or no, Jacob Lash and the Rocket Factory have a lot ahead of them. Our audience polls ahead of this one put this one pretty much 50-50 between them. Some people think Bowser could withstand the interference of the Rocket Factory and come out on top regardless. But Jacob Lash already showing off some significant strength in the early goings of this, putting Bowser into a submission. I mean, this is a big guy. He's bridging into that submission there. He is lifting Bowser into the air on his own unassisted. Jacob Lash is a scary strong man, it seems. But gravity wins out eventually, and I think Jacob got the worst out of that when Bowser came down. The two just completely brawling it out here in the middle of the ring. Jacob Lash is, he's certainly not the kind to try and run away and get in his cheap shots. He is an absolute brawler. Show by the two of them just clubbing it out here. Handsprings away into the corner, Jacob Lash does. Now the two striking it out. Yoda on referee duty here. Yoda is a little familiar with the Rocket Factory's tactics, so... And again, Jacob Lash stretching Bowser out here. This surfboard, I think it is. No, that's not the surfboard, sorry. Surfbound's when you're on their back. Headlock takeover. Attempted Irish whip, but Bowser just holds on and then backdrops him. Missile drop kick. Not quite. Bowser attempts a senton, but no such luck either. Spinning elbow there from Jacob. Now going to the top turnbuckle. Attempted drop kick, but Bowser swats him out of the air. That could have been bad if Jacob didn't catch himself on the ropes there. Lash, of course, a very agile competitor. Despite his strength. Oh, there's the drop kick from Ghostface. Here we go with the interference of the Rocket Factory. But no, Bowser just completely doesn't care. He kicks Jacob off the apron, almost sending him crashing through the announcer table. The Rocket Factory are going to have to bring on much more of a united front than that. Rook maybe looking like he was going to go for some offense there with that light fixture, but did not find his opening. Now Ghostface coming in. Snow tries to strike out at Bowser, gets him on the neck, but more of a distraction. But Jacob Lash coming in with the flank attack, but no such luck. Bowser just picks him up and throws him. But now Jacob Lash returning to throw of his own armbar. Gets broken up by the ropes. Now Bowser Power slam, the body slam, Jacob Lash down to the mat, now just putting all of that weight onto him. Choking Jacob Lash out in the middle of the ring. Rook can only watch on so far. He doesn't have any opportunity to get in. Looking like he's considering it. He gets to the apron. But no, Jacob manages to reverse it just in time. Rook clearly watching on in case he needs to get involved here behind the referee's back. Jacob Lash and Bowser surprisingly evenly matched so far, it would seem. Ghostface and Lash trying to use that skateboard Bowser came in on to their advantage. Jacob Lash looked like he was trying to power slam Bowser there, but the body slam in return, the big elbow drop. Now choking Jacob Lash out against that skateboard. A taste of Jacob's own medicine, it seems. Another big elbow drop. Taking on top turnbuckle, launches him out onto the ring steps, and now Bowser, coffin drop off the top turnbuckle! Spikes his back on those steps, the 2-on-2 count now. The referee starts counting him out. Bowser is just stomping Jacob Lash, picks him up onto his shoulders. Up to a 6 count, slams him down on the stairs, up to a 7 count. They're gonna have to get back into the ring. Huge drop kicks, 8 count. 9 count, they're trying to get back in. They can't get back in time. Jacob Lash's foot stuck. That's a double DQ? What does that mean? I'm hearing this means we're gonna have a triple threat for the World Championship at First Strike. It's gonna be Bowser, Jacob Lash, and Myers all in the ring for the title. That is a huge development. And back in the ring, the Rocket Factory are just completely laying into Bowser now that the match is over. They are not happy with this outcome. Ghostface is setting a tire on fire. They're looking to retire Bowser, trying to get him out of that triple threat by means of injury if they have to. The Rocket Factory are not happy with this. They wanted that one-on-one matchup. Now there's the possibility of Bowser and Myers teaming up to take on the Rocket Factory. But we're out of time for this week. We're going to have more news about this development next episode. We'll have a triple threat for Sprite Fights First Strike. I've been That Sprite. Thank you for joining me. This has been Sprite Fights.